Hey, what's going on with y'all, man? So we got a lot to talk about. Just finished watching Edgar Berlanga versus Steve Rose. Edgar definitely won that fight, but we're just gonna break a few things down. Talk about Edgar's career as a going forward. What his next move should be. What improvements, what just things he needs to work on. And we're just gonna break down what actually happened in the fight. So. Yeah, let's talk about it. So Edgar, I'm not gonna say lucky. He definitely won that. He definitely won that fight. No debating. On my scorecard personally, damn. Let me see. I had it 96-94. I'm gonna go through what rounds I gave him. Um, I'm not gonna pull it up on here, but I can see it. I gave Rose the first, the seventh, the eighth, and the last round. So that's 4 rounds. So 6-4. I gave Berlanga 2 through 6. So second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and I gave him the ninth round. Right now, there was a few rounds that were a little bit close, but I felt like I didn't really feel like they were close rounds, but I didn't feel like they would swing in a sense that I don't know who to pick right here. You ever had? There's always a few rounds where you might be like, you know what? I don't really know who to pick, but all right, this guy landed the best shot of the round. Since it was that close, I'm just give it to him, right? We didn't. I don't think there was any rounds like that per se, but definitely gave it to Berlanga. There's a bunch of things he needs to work on, man. Honestly, with the skill set that Berlanga has, well, I'm gonna say the power that Berlanga has, uh, he should be getting guys out of there. Like he should be getting like, especially Steve Rose. Steve Rose was there to go. He should have got out. That fight shouldn't be going past 5 rounds, honestly, with the type of power Berlanga got. But it's boxing, right? It's not about just power. It's about the fundamentals, the footwork, the setting up your punches, cutting off the rings and things like that. And that's kind of what I want to get. That's kind of what I want to get at, right? So I don't even have the punch stats with me. I could probably look them up, but I could tell you right now, it felt like Berlanga maybe threw like 30 jabs in 10 rounds. I mean, I'm probably exaggerating. Let me see if I can find damn, I kind of want to find it. But yeah, like I said, it felt like Berlanga threw maybe like 30, maybe 40 jabs if that through 10 rounds, and he just wasn't consistent with it. I felt like he should have been going to the body a lot more. Uh his Berlanga, let me see. I'm trying to find the punch stats. Let me go on Compu Box Twitter. Let me see. I wanna see what they got for him. How many jabs he threw? Okay. So it shows Berlanga. Okay, I'm exaggerating a little bit. Well, I'm not even gonna say a little bit. I'm exaggerating by a lot. It says he threw 166 jabs, but those didn't feel like setup jabs, right? Those felt like I'm just throwing it. He didn't keep it out there. That's what I'll say. Like he threw a lot of those, but he didn't keep him out there. And he should have been it should have been setting up his power punches a lot more, but he was doing a lot of lunging. He was doing a lot of not cutting the ring off. That was honestly, and I feel like more than anything, the footwork, like his feet being in quicksand and not doing a good job at cutting the ring off. That's his main problem for why he didn't get the knockout in this fight, right? Um, you got to look at it like this, right? If he can trap Steve Rose in the corner and in the corners of the ring and just tee off on him, this is a totally different fight. But every single time he got Steve Rose backed up, he followed him. Like he just kept following him around the ring. He didn't cut the ring off. I can't remember at all. Like any period of time when he cut off the ring, and when he got tired of chasing him, he'll just stand there and just punch his gloves together and just hope that Steve Rose will come back to the middle of the ring, right? He really didn't. He got to do. He has a lot to improve there, and it's crazy, right? Because the fight before this one with Xander Zayas, he's only 19, and he showed how graceful, how poised. He showed the poise. He showed the ring generalship. He just showed a lot in his fight, man. And it's somebody that's a lot younger, right? So you'll look at it like, man, this guy has a skill set. He's only 19 years old and he already has a skill set. Look like got the pedigree, all that, man. So, um, this like I said, disappointing from Berlanga. He got the dub. That's all that matters, right? But he has a lot to improve on, man. He has a lot to improve on. Especially when you look at a guy like I said, Xander, man. Polished. It looks polished, bro. He's popping the jab out. He's putting his combinations together. He's not just trying to sit down on his punches. Uh, did a good job at cutting the ring off, not being too aggressive, knowing when to throw his punches, knowing when to step back. Just everything, man. And this is supposed to be just strictly about Berlanga, but it's just like I said, you watch the guy on his undercard who looked like in maybe like 3 years he's gonna be headlining his own. He's gonna be headlining his own event for Top Rank. So like I said, Berlanga got a lot to improve on. Got the dub. He squeaked out another win. But when he start facing better competition, guys who really hit harder than the guys he's been fighting, it's gonna be a different story. But I'm pretty sure Top Rank will move him correctly. I don't think they'll put him in there with a fight. They won't put him in there with a fighter that can really dominate him. Like they know what to do. So he's still young. That's the thing though, right? He's still young, so he still has time to improve. But let me see his exact age. 24 years old. He still got a lot of time, but man, I ain't gonna lie. About 26, like 26, 27. You should be fighting for a title. And he's already. It looked like Top Rank is how many fights? He's 19 and 0. No later than 23 and 0, 24 and 0 should he be fighting for a title. So, um, yeah, you got a lot to improve on now, man. I don't think you want to be 28, 29 going into your first title eliminators and title shots. So, we'll see if he can prove. I don't know if it's an Andre Rozier problem, who's his head trainer, or if it's him lack of discipline. They said he worked with a few different people this camp, like Mickey Bay, just in Vegas and stuff. He tried to get away from the distractions, but I don't know if it's really working, man. I don't know if he's taking. I don't know if he is putting the time into his craft, as some of these other guys, who he chose around with, like Xander Zayas. I think he's pretty cool with Shakur. I don't know if they got that type of relationship, but yeah, man. We'll see though. But with that being said, that's all I have to say for the fight, man. Good fight overall. Uh, but like I said, not a lot of improvement for Edgar Berlanga to make. We'll see where he goes from there. With that being said, I'm out. Peace.